would ladies who have taken maternity be entitled to maternity?
Yeah, I mean, why not? I think everybody is, if they're in a place where they feel like they need to take a step back, sure.
Let me read you this one here. Kerry says, let her have time off, as long as she follows it like proper maternity leave. So no hot food or drink ever, not going to the toilet in peace, no more than 1 hour of solid sleep for the first 4 months, then random wake-up calls throughout the night, no nights out, 5-minute showers and puke-covered outfits. Enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I do feel bad that, you know, people have confused it with, or thinking that I had, you know, any way, shape or form think that it's like a maternity leave, and I do not think that at all.
But once again, as to make Holly's point, that's, you know, you couldn't have had a bigger flag on the front of your book.
Right, well, that is a totally fictional novel, and it's really meant to highlight this issue because there are people, you know, this situation is happening. There are people who are single, who are, you know, either envious or resentful, and, you know, there are women, moms on staff, who are totally crazy, and they go home to a second job, and it's not working for anybody. So this is exactly the problem I'm trying to paint in my novel, you know, that we're all dealing with this, and so I think that the only solution is really to have some empathy for each other and feel like, and try to understand what we're going through, and then work together on solutions.
Like, you know, Sarah says here, this sounds like a great idea, I'd definitely be up for this. Sophie says, work-life balance in the UK is unhealthy. So there are people that sort of get what you're saying. I get the work-life balancing. I totally get that. But the problem is you've compared it to the same as maternity leave. You've put those two things in the same thing.
I mean, I just think that...
And that's quite dangerous. I think it's quite dangerous.
I don't know if it's dangerous. I just think it's really just, you know, a word. You know, it's a play on this word.
But it's a dangerous word to use. It is. I think so. I think it's a slightly irresponsible thing to do.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, I mean, I think that it's really just meant in the spirit of, you know, taking a step back, and it's a play off of the title of my fictional novel. So that's really where it was coming from.
Do you think that any sort of British employers here watching should be thinking about their female or male staff rocking up to them and saying, do you know what, I think I feel burned out, I'm going to have to take some time off? Would you advocate that to British employers?
I mean, I guess here's what I think. I don't, you know, I'm not an expert in socioeconomics, you know, of this, but I think that if you can work it out individually and create a more flexible schedule for all of your employees, why not? I mean, I do think that, you know, I have heard from so many single people saying, yeah, I am resentful of this. I do feel like there's a little bit of unfairness. I'm dealing with significant challenges, whether it's health challenges, whether it's, you know, other things going on in my life that I can't voice to my employer.
Just say, you said it was unfair. Unfair to what? As opposed to what?
Well, no. So I think that, you know, in our culture, if you do have kids, it's a totally legitimate reason.
So you do stand by what you're saying.
There you go. You just said it.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, thank you for joining us today. It'll be interesting to see what our viewers think. I've got a pretty good idea. This is, of course, the subject of our phone-in today.
Yeah, you see, I was all the way along there. I mean, that was fine until that last couple of seconds. You think, oh, there you go.
She believes.
There's your link. That's what you are actually
and then occasionally
thinking.
backs away from,
you can
and then
dodge your way as much as you like, but that's what you're saying.